that being said, the game started, and I'm going to make like a proper introduction here because I am planning on uploading this set to YouTube because this is quite a late
Yeah, go ahead.
late
Introduce
evening.
the way.
Yeah, so welcome guys. I'm casting with TOS. This is the first set, Team Temo versus Team Mununez. We have Temo versus Ronin on the flanks, and as we see, Temo trying to get away with the boar. I think Ronin is going to be able to stop that. On the other flank, we have Scandalf versus Socrates. I think they're just gonna get away with some good walls. Nothing too crazy. I think the main focus is going to be at the bottom for now. I'm also trying to catch up with the live game.
Yep, I am too.
And
Just a 3.
we have a 3 legs versus 3 legs situation. Oh, I did cut up with the live game. Okay, -1 scout, -1 scout. Temo gets away with that kill on the board, by the way.
He does. Got it with the Vildo, so maybe Ronin decides he wants to still gather food from it. But we do now have Temo with that sneak Vil getting into the back. A few bears, though. Gonna have to be very careful not to run into them.
I think
But
he's
that
gonna
Vil
go.
could be annoying going to the pond.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And now Mununez is coming forward to wall, and he's gonna run straight into the bear, and the bear is gonna get a hit from the hill. Oh no.
No loom on the Vil.
No loom.
Scout has to help there.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's gonna be close. That's gonna be close.
Nice.
The house
Or
trick.
is it? Oh, nice.
1 hit, 2 HP. The Vil survives.
Vil survives.
And
That,
the sneak Vil walled in.
yeah.
So good job by Ronin there.
Yeah, absolutely. But Scandalf on the top. He's trying to sneak as well.
And
They
walled in a
know
bear
about him.
too.
Yeah.
And he's got Scorpion Scout there too to help him out.
Low
Scout's
HP
so
though.
low HP, they can't
Yeah.
hit the Vils.
Ooh, Scandalf is going to run into a bear though. Or not. Oh, it's maybe.
cool, it's
Yeah. Oh.
3 bear and 11, 12 boar. Wait, how
9.
did I get 11? 9 boar. I double clicked
Well,
and selected
actually,
11 somehow.
No, there's 3 more at the top. So maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. I think we got 2 of
Man,
those
who
as well.
wrote this map script?
I don't know. Oh, nice. Oh, look at
nice. That re-aggro's the bear.
Absolutely. I like that.
So Scout has to come down there and help against the bear. Let's go let the Vil run a bit. And she's going to have free access to that pond. Needs to wall and get space for a dock, though.
Yeah.
And with the relic and shorefish there, won't have the space for the dock.
Oh, if she kills the scout, she does. Oh, scout's dead? Yes, no, maybe. Is
Yes.
dead. Nice.
Now just has to avoid the Vil. Oh, she stopped running, though.
Well, I think she could fight back at this point. Oh, no, never mind. Turn into HP. Ooh, look at Sidewire.
The
Yeah.
Fishing ship.
Mhm.
Fishing ship microbe. Perfect. You can use the fishing ship also to block the quick wall placement a bit.
Yeah. And the dock placement as well. What do we have here? Temo coming forward to wall. And a thing that I didn't talk about are the pockets. So Sidewire, like we said, he's playing as pocket for Socrates. He is playing as God, so he's going to be the one playing in the Pala position, quote unquote. That villager is cleared up, by the way. And then the other pocket is Johan as Mongols. Now, this is something interesting to me because you would expect Mongols to be played by the stronger player in your team, right? By the captain. Usually the captain does play flank because he is in the strongest position. So flank is a tiny bit more complicated, right? Because you're rushed early on. You always see the captains playing flanks, except when it's either a Mongol play, for instance, or maybe
like
a
a
Cuman
Spanish
play.
sometimes, too.
Yeah, exactly. Mununez team equal 0-5. Temo team 3-0. How come? Gaia OP.
Love the saying, I played Mongols when I was in Viper's team. Oh, nice. You're just the best player on the team.
Yeah. So yeah, it was. I was surprised to see Johan with Mongols, but Johan is a good player. It's just
Very much he is.
yeah, he's going to have a tough time though.
Also, we still have some vills. We had some forward walling from Temo. He is the melee, and he has deleted his wall to go through, and we'll be threatening that pond there from Scorpion again. There's enough vills forward to get the barracks up and get some map presence there. And that wall and sneak will eventually break out and maybe become useful again.
Not just that, but that second Vil is already putting a barrack. They are not walling. And I'm surprised they're not walling with Mununez in the team. Mununez is the guy that will always get mad for someone not walling. Like, he always tells everyone to wall.
Oh, that probably would have been his wall responsibility. Maybe you could have said Ronin should have done it when he was quick walling the other Vil.
Yeah.
But yeah, that path down the middle was wide open and not walled, and Temo wants to take advantage of that, maybe? I'm surprised he doesn't have another Vil forward, though. He has like an Omega sneak taking deer between the two pockets now.
I'm surprised Temo is not putting a dock, by the way. That's one thing.
Yes.
Second, Scorpion has a villager that's being chased by both Temo and Johan. It's close to Johan's base. Scorpion
In back there.
being one of the pockets for the other team. By the way, I did talk about the pockets of only one team. On the other team, we have Huns and Slavs. So, again, other than, I don't know, I feel like there are two very powerful lineups here for both of the teams.
Yeah, you have that classic one pocket being the Paladin civ and the Huns, and then the other being the Halabesso civ and the Slavs.
And then on the other side, you have Goths. And Goths are actually fine because, again, they're usually being played in the Pala position because they're gonna go a spam of halbs, right? And this is exactly why that's a good thing, because they're playing against the Pala civ from the opponent position. So he's just gonna spam halbs into Paladins. Scorpion is going to have a tough game today.
Yeah, that's exactly the lineup you wanted. The Goth player against the Hun player, not the Goth against the Slavs, where the Slavs go to Xena and just kind of wreck the Goths.
Exactly,
What is this archery range we have from Temo that is already surrounded by 7 walling villagers trying to wall it in?
From Temo? An archer range?
Yeah, right between the two pockets on the other side, between Mununez and Scorpion.
Oh my god, he had a villager there. I didn't see that.
He's just taking the deer for a while.
Oh god, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm telling you, Mununez will wall. But those villagers will be...
Lost the scout to the archer.
Yeah. Oh god. Ooh, castle drop from Socrates with the Italians. How are his resources looking up? He's not going fast hemp. I mean, it's kind of hard with 16 minutes fast hemp. Anyway.
Well, I mean, he is Italian. I like his mining camp right between 2 gold mines. It's very efficient.
Ooh, true. Yeah, so I was saying about Scorpion that he's going to have a tough game because his only usefulness in this game is if he cuts and raids, basically.
Yep. And Hun's always kind of tricky because you're not the one cutting. You have to rely on your
yes,
team to cut.
yes,
You don't have your own on
exactly.
It really takes a lot of coordination.
Exactly.
Usually you do want the Halabesso civ being the cutting one anyway. You don't need the Paladin one civ to spend on those resources. But you always get to those like even late game situations where just having one extra lane to cut through if you're in the right position can be helpful. And Huns just don't have that option.
Temo did so much damage already. You remember I was talking about that dock? Well, it has fire ships out.
Yep. And also the ability to transport ship across if you ever wanted to. That's kind of a hole in the walls in some ways.
Exactly. I like Scandal's defensive castle on the hill. Kind of stops any possible aggression coming from Gray.
Also, Scandalf Malians, usually one of the weaker BF civs, but at least the wood discount has helped him get off to a nice fish boom with that pond.
I hate how this game works sometimes. Socrates sent a Vil to a wall. The Vil stopped mid-wall, started to build the palisade walls against that bear. Started fighting the bear, killed the bear, finished the palisade walls, and now he's going back to his stone wall.
Yep, and it has a nice set of 4 palisade walls just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
This little art exhibit there.
Ooh, Mununez with the
Nice
stable.
Also for side wire, starting to get 13 fishing ships out. I think that's the most of anyone so far. 11 also for Johan as the Mongols. A Mongols
Nice.
player with a fish boom is scary because they don't have to add any farms, which is convenient in the late game because they're just going to be going Mangudai Siege and they're not going to need food, so you can even get to the point where you're like pulling back on the fishing and just going full Mangudai trade and siege.
Yep, that's true. That's true. It's just so smooth. I don't know if Mununez will manage to get enough damage out of this push. There's a lot of walls there in that choke point from Temo.
Mununez still on 1 TC. He added a couple knights to deal with that sneak archery range.
Yeah.
Hasn't even destroyed it yet and is trying to push.
And he did destroy the walls, and now there's archers being created, and those archers are going to be annoying as heck.
Yep. Temo not giving up on that forward range.
Socrates in?
I mean,
What?
oh, just running right through there. No demo in the dock, and just no ballistics on the castle, so they have a bit of room to get through. And that's just devastating because it's 1 TC there for Skandalf. He doesn't have defensive structures around any of his golds.
Yeah. Socrates even getting the armor on those. He does have Botkin already, and 5 Genoese with Botkin? You could argue that, oh, Mununez could just send his knights. No, he can't. No, he can't.
Genoese crossbows are scary. So behind this push here from Mununez, we'll have a defensive castle from Temo at the end of this passage. And it just feels like Mununez has had to react to everything and has just fallen so far behind in the boom. You see red versus gray, both are pretty low vills, but then Mununez only 45 vills. His team is down by about 80 vills right now.
Yep, you're correct. Pop overall way ahead for Temo's team. Look at that, 313 to 234. Oh, and those Genoese.
Look at those vills getting chased by the Genbos there. Oh.
That's just tragic. And Giberos are definitely not the unit to deal with for sure. I would say like a demo. So many missed opportunities here, I feel like.
And meanwhile, we just have the imp clicked there from Socrates. And he's going to be able to get those trebs up and deal with that castle pretty soon.
Oh my god, absolutely. And this goes...
Whoa, Temo. Temo Xing the middle of Scorpion's base. He's got some archers there.
Oh, true. But, yeah. There's a light cap from Mununez as well. Damn, that's insane from Socrates, actually. I feel like Team Mununez is in troubles here. Couple of Karambis taking care of Mununez's walling villagers as well.
Oh, that's open now. That's open, and Karambits can just run right in.
They're so annoying
Ronin
to
had to
deal
wall
with.
himself off, but also kind of tricky if you're the Byzantines on the flank and you're not going for that fast imp. You're losing one of your main strengths of that civilization.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. It's just...
Oh, not walled. Pulled by the stable and the barracks.
Oh, no.
And Mununez, this happens to me every so often. There's a building where the graphics overflow the 3x3 box, and you think you're walled, and you're not. That stable and the barracks have a hole between them.
Oh, for sure. You know what I really struggle with the Asian architecture that has that bamboo next
The
to.
blacksmith.
Yeah. That's a hole in the wall for me. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the bamboo on the corner of the house and the overflowing on the blacksmith.
Have a mod for that? I know. I still say that, oh, I need to install that, and I haven't. I said I made a mod to take it out.
And there's Socrates, Imp. Everyone on Temo's team has clicked Imp. Everyone, aside from Mununez on Mununez's team, has clicked Imp. And Mununez is just so far behind here.
Right. I mean, he invested so much into military, he didn't get enough value off of it, and now he is 4 TCs, but simply doesn't have an answer to Mongols right now, honestly.
Yeah, now that Mongol player, 142 vills, clicking up to Imp. He'll be Imp around 30 minutes and just prepared to be pumping everything the Mongols want to do. Double castles forward from Mangudai, a couple of rams coming out of those workshops. And that's going to be a very quick push when it happens.
Oh boy, if drill siege is going to be researched from the castle, then those rams are just gonna cut through everything they have, like through butter. And yeah. Lots of walls, but I don't see Scandal holding this. He's up to him though.
Yeah, but that castle's gonna go down probably before Imp comes in. Let's see if he even bothers to repair. He just wants to wall behind that university.
Yeah.
Double wall and try to keep this out as long as he can. Oh, there go the barracks for the Goths too from Sidewire.
I imagine he wants the university though for chemistry. Is 80% enough for chemistry to come in here for Scandal? I don't think it will.
Oh no.
No,
Not
for
university.
sure.
He needs university in the back. Fortified wall's not even gonna come in.
Oh no. Yeah, we need another one, homie. Yeah, Scorpion is gonna open here now. That's a lot of trust to put in the Scandal.
And now we have the ram train starting to push in from Johan. Scorpion has to come over with knights just to protect Mununez. Mununez is doing man-at-arms. Might be just trying to go for champions, but that's going to be against Mangudai.
Yeah. For sure. And where are the barracks from Teal? Where are the barracks again? Oh, okay. They're in the middle. Well, in the middle-ish. They're in the north, yeah.
Yeah.
Socrates with nah, they're in here. I mean, Scandal is just gonna purely die. And I don't see a way they're holding on the other side. Like, Paladin is not going to be the way to hold, because they're gonna face, well, Halbs. Sorry, Palace.
They have cataphracts. You're Ronin going cataphract, but that does kind of die to the Mangudai.
Yeah, I think they expected Goths to play here as well, just like Scorpion is playing here. But there was no reason for Goths to play here.
Yeah, Goths just helping the path, the push in the northern passage. You do see a lot of 3 players going to one side while the other walls in BF. That's one of the more common strategies you get these days. And well, here we just have Scandalf buying his team as much time as he can with those fortified walls. That back university, as many walls as he can construct.
Yeah, you kind of have those situations. I feel like when there's walls versus walls in a long tunnel on one side, which I kind of don't feel like that was the case here. Might have been just a couple of units in the beginning to help stalling the bottom push, and then Scorpion to change sides. But again, like we talked in the beginning, Scorpion doesn't really have an answer to send in the north to halves, right? He's the Pala player.
No, I mean, his answer to Halbs is heavy cav archers, but then they got Tuskarls.
Yeah, exactly. Which he has both. Like, Perfusion is already in, and the God spam absolutely started at the top. I think, yeah, drill is coming in now. Elite battle elephant for Temo. Uh-oh.
Oh, let's go. Lay elephant time. It's a monks too.
Couple of them. I feel like Mongol along with Elite Mangadai is countering so many of the units except for, well, Paladin, but I mean he can always just hit and run from the Paladin.
See how the onagers do. Cataphrax's taking out the rams pretty well.
Now the onagers are gonna die to converted Paladins, I'm afraid. Yeah.
And the lay paladins. And also some docks going up. We'll see some maybe cannon galleons there. There
Okay.
are triple Byzantine castles, 4 Byzantine castles to hold this. Look at this.
But we have
Ronin,
the 3 Dromon civs in this game and no one going Dromons. Like, what is this?
Goths, Byzantines, and Huns.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
yeah.
effective would Dromons be against the Mangadai here? Like, they
Not
do the
really.
splash damage.
Not
Do
really.
they also take bonus damage from the Mangadai?
I think so. Yeah. Actually, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they do take some. We had that situation in one of the games, and they were just melting to Mangadai, so that's why I'm torn to think like they do get some bonus damage. But they're just not very effective against units. They're very good against buildings.
And well, look at yeah, I think we have 6 layers, 7 layers of fortified walls here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 layers after they've already gone through another 2 layers than the initial 1. So I think we're gonna have Socrates and Sidewire going through probably 10 layers of fortified wall before they actually get to hit Scorpion. They don't have onagers for cutting, just Trebs. So Scandalf doing as much as he can for his team there in as bad a position as he is.
Well, that is true. That is true. That's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But oh, okay. He's keeping Sidewire. I think Sidewire's KD is really bad. I don't think he. Oh, nice knives on the traps from Mongols. Yeah.
Well, that's usually what
Mununez
you
goes.
expect from Goths, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
that horrible KD.
Yeah, it's just pure spam. But I meant that I don't think they actually killed a lot, like other than buildings, because like his units are all just idle.
I'm looking at Sidewire's stats, and the KD says 6 to 10 or 7 to 11, as Socrates calls the GG.
Military. Yeah, exactly. He has 7 kills. He did not touch any units.
That's the Goths' pocket for you, I guess. Well, it was that 7 kills with the Goths will lead Temo's team to victory.
That's
He
true.
doesn't need kills.
That is true. And this is the first win from a best of 3. This kind of ruins Mununez's prediction. Mununez had Team Mununez 2-0. Easy. Look at the draft
Oh.
we owned. That was
Even
Mununez in
using
my chat.
Slavs.
Even using Slavs, exactly. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at the eco. Yeah, Johan just absolutely owned.
And Mongols with a fish boom.
Yeah, and then look at the KD. Pretty smooth game from Johan. He didn't have to give his pocket military early on. Yeah. Pretty nice. Society, Villager Max. Scorpion, nice, boom. Fishing ship, Sidewire, 57. Oh my god.
That was a good fish boom. So let's see, that was, what was this again? It was Mongols, Goths, Italians, and Malay against Slavs, Byzantines, Malians, and Huns. They're taking the loss.
Okay, let me change them as well. So, oh god, Italians. Malay, right? That's what I'm afraid that. No, actually, I don't know. I still see Sicilians and Saracens, but other than that, I feel like Temu's civs are only gonna get weaker, and I feel like one time instead of the Pala play, we're gonna see either Hindustanis or Gurjaras. In the Pala
Yeah,
position.
no more paladins actually.
Yeah. Other
I
than
guess that's part of the
Tatars.
random bands too, right? You had what
Yeah, 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 for
Burgundians,
sure, for sure.
Persians, Magyars, Lithuanians, Spanish, Georgians, Cumans band there.
Hmm.
Even like Poles or Khmer could still fill that role.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And let me see. Okay, they're in the lobby. They're in the lobby. It's getting so freaking dark outside early on. I'm so not used to this. Like, to me, when it's dark outside, I'm yawning. Like, that's a given.
You're tired already?
Well, it's not that. Okay, I will complain now that I'm getting tired, and then when I go to bed, it's like I'm being hit by a wave of energy.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
And I absolutely hate it because I do feel like I'm tired, like my body's tired, but I can't fall asleep. So,
I know the feeling. I always feel like I sleep better in the mornings than I do at night for whatever reason. And I'm definitely stay up extra late type of person.
yep.
So I still see Timo in that lobby there.
Yeah, same. Yeah, they haven't started yet. I was trying to take a look. I think I agree here with Chrissy Boo that, or no, actually, OD said predicting Mununez flank next game. Kind of feel like that could be true. I could see that. I could also see him playing Ethiopians actually.
Ethiopians are interesting because they can do that Halbonager combo from the pocket. But I think they're also interesting as the flank just because they can get those cannons out so fast. It looks
Yeah.
like they are getting started. And I got a game launching.
Nice. Yep. Starting as well. Oh, no. My game is stuck. No, I need
Let
to
me know if
restart my
you get.
game. Oh, Lord.
Oh, thanks, D.
But this literally happened.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. It happened 2 times already today. What? Why are you not agreeing with me too? Rude. Because you said Socrates is too strong to play in this tournament. Is he?
Well, we're gonna have a bit of a walling war, but Socrates. Well, if he is too strong to play in the tournament, he's showing it off right here as he wins that fight easily and gets a very forward wall. In the north, it's a bit trickier. So this time we have Ronin versus Temo in the north, and well, same matchups as last time. And again, Scandal versus Socrates in the south.
Ooh.
Alligators or crocodiles being annoying.
Dangerous saying
Let me know when you
spoilers.
get in.
Yeah, it's annoying that I have to restart my game, but just the things.
Yeah. So sometimes you need to have a spectator delay just in case that happens, so you have time to restart.
Yeah, that's true, but who am I as the official caster to ask these players to put expect delays or not. Who am I? Okay, I'm catching up as well.
Right.
Who's walling the middle? The pockets are walling the middle, right? Sidewire, Scorpion.
Yep. So it's going to be a 1 pond versus 1 pond, both ponds being for the pocket. To the west, we have Mununez's team down 1-0, looking to make a comeback. We'll have Ronin is Mayans, Mununez is Japanese, the Japanese player getting the pond. Scorpion as Franks, they'll be the Paladin pocket. And then Scandalf as the Burmese on the bottom flank.
Yeah, Burmese. Burmese Franks is a good combo, and then so is Mayan Japanese at the top. No BBC, however, we do have Katabaruto traps, and we do have good opinions about Katabaruto traps.
Yep, and this is where you might need Scorpion to play Bombard Cannons on both sides, because he's the only Bombard Cannon civ.
Yep, that's correct. On the other side, we have Temo playing as a flank with Hindustanis. His pocket is Johan playing as Sicilians, and the other pocket is Sidewire with Berbers. Sidewire with Berbers is the one taking the lake, which makes a lot of sense since Sicilians do have a tiny bit of a bonus on their farms. It's not the best bonus for booming, like just a bit of extra food on the farms, but hey, it's still something. And then all the way to the bottom, we have Socrates playing Vikings. Interesting
Vikings
matchups
on
here.
Black Forest.
Yeah, well, they were, I think Armenians were not seen
were
in the
banned.
draft. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Interesting to see Berbers picked, but then not used as the flank. Usually, when I think Berbers on Black Forest, I think of them getting into some type of Vil war with their faster Vils, and then proceeding into some type of castle drop for Camel Archers. As the pocket, they still have the Camel Archers late game. They could also be maybe in a Paladin role if they're just going to spam their cheaper Cavaliers. But you don't really have that traditional SO plus Paladin combo over here. It's two saves that, well, Sicilians can go SO.
Yeah,
but
Sicilians
then
will
you
go
don't have a
Halbeso
Paladin
for
civ.
sure, yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna see Camel Archers instead of Paladin Civs, which, well, are a good counter to a lot of units, especially because they're gonna be facing Franks. I don't think you mind having Berbers versus Franks here.
Yeah, you can just go heavy camel.
Yeah,
even instead of,
exactly,
camel
exactly.
archers.
I mean, what's the issue? Burmese helps? Nothing that some arbalesters can deal with.
And if the Burmese player does go like a Rambai, then the camel still will be pretty effective at killing them if they close the distance. Well, fragile to them, but also still have that attack bonus.
Let's bring in 3 boars as well. That's nice and cozy.
3 boars and a Japanese fish boom? That's gonna be real nice.
Yep. Send those geese really far away so he won't eat them by mistake.
Send them to an ally at this point. You got so much food, you don't need it for yourself.
Yeah. That's for sure. 3 players from Team Temo going up. 3 players from Team Mununez as well. Okay. I wonder... Ooh, I don't like what Scorpion is doing. Like, walling with the houses. That's something I don't like. No one is gonna siege push
Houses are
there
very weak.
to lose the house, but I mean, still, yeah. I agree, houses are...
I think it's okay when, like, this feels like a passage you're very clearly not going to fight over right away, and if you lose the houses, like, mid-Castle Age, it's not the same deal as losing them in the Dark Age.
They're listening to the stream. Mununez is sending his geese to the flank, and he's sending to Mayans. Mayans take more food from those.
Longer-lasting geese.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
That's just Mununez. He's thinking. He knows how to play Black Forest.
Yeah. Mununez, it might be the player, or one of the players who knows the most, I don't know, about team bonuses, how to combine the civs, how to think about little things like this.
And it really is nice if you delay the farms for the mines, because it just means if he is on stone and thinking of a castle drop, that build just gets so much smoother if you don't need to be spending all that wood when you're trying to produce plumes.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Or even doing a workshop in rams or mangonels.
For sure. A market blacksmith from both Mununez and Ronin. You see, I think this might be one of the situations that we were talking about. About the 3v3 on one side and just one player walling. You know why? Because, first of all, you have Mayans on flank. With limited options later in the game. They have cheap walls. They have fortified walls. So you could see Mayans having that job and that job only. 2 stone wall the whole map. And then on the south,
Absolutely.
you have Franks versus Berbers, right? You can deal with heavy camels. You can deal with camel archers. I could see justification for Mununez to come at the bottom with halbs and towers and trebs. And maybe just give a couple of towers in defense to Ronin. I do feel like this is going to be a 3v3 at the bottom.
The towers with Yasama would probably make sense as a way of dealing with camel archers. If you go for the halbs to try to force sidewire away from heavy camel and into the camel archer, and then go for the towers just to zone the camel archers away from your halbs and have the Franks player maybe push and get cannons out.
Game is paused.
Temo has to go pick up his noodles, I guess.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
I like how it paused, for me at least, just as Scorpion had X'd the middle of the map, and that X is just flashing during the pause. Or right in the middle of the mini-map. Alright, noodles acquired, cooking is finished, and they're back to the Black Forest.
Please, thank you. Go. 14, Scandalf. Stonewalls. Socrates, Stonewalls. Okay, me gusta. Me gusta. Uh-oh, Temo is cooking. Yeah. Yep, from Hindustanis. And dangerous. Hindustanis do have access to redemption. And Mayans could have a couple of issues dealing with all of this. Obviously, they could throw down a barrack and just go couple of eagles. However, I do see Ronin being heavy on stone.
Yep, that makes it feel like it's going to be a defensive castle, and there it is on that hill.
Yeah.
Really far back, though. And he's going to combine with Mununez to do some defensive walls. Interesting how far in the rear that is. Part of me thinks it could just go right behind the walls and like stop the mangonel push, and then you can defend with your own mangonels against rams. But his team wants to go very, very far back.
I think he really wanted it for that hill, and then I don't know. It's scary, right? I mean, that mangonel was already out. I mean, it would have been already out, right? He did see the siege workshop, and then I don't know. Maybe he was scared. Maybe he just wanted to play safe.
Maybe. The elephant through the first layer of walls. Defensive workshop up. I haven't seen redemption come in yet for Temo, but he does have the monkey out, so it will be something he's thinking of.
Yeah, but you see, I do agree with you. Also, I love how Scorpion is healing his scout in the castle. I do agree with you that having that castle forward would have saved them a lot of troubles. But now, yes, I mean, Mununez is walled, but if all that aggression just shifts back to Mununez, right? Down south a bit.
Right.
It's going to force a lot of reaction from a pocket that you just want to boom, right? You don't want the pocket to fall behind the opponent's pocket, and the opponent's pocket is chilling right now on 40 Cs.
Yeah, and mine's also a civ where like right now, obviously he doesn't have the scouting information to see this, but we can see it's one
Mhm.
TC versus 3 TCs. If you're the player going imp first, you really don't mind having that castle forward. The back castle feels to me more like, okay, you're gonna throw down 3 TCs and boom, and you're worried about like a fast imp Trebor killing your castle. This is just kind of the opposite situation that they have going.
Do you remember when I said it's gonna be a 3v3 on the bottom? I think it's gonna be at the top. Sidewires here with
Well, it's
knights.
gonna be them walling the top and maybe like rotating around the map with their 3v1s.
Yeah, exactly. Because look at Socrates' walls.
Yeah, there's 50 tiles of stone wall right there.
And in the middle as
Beautiful.
well. Yeah, this is okay. This is it. This is going to be. Ooh, nice snipes on the
3v1.
monks. Yeah, nice snipes on the monks. Botkin about to come in, so those knights are going to go down quite easily, especially without no armor, no upgrades.
Yeah, Bakken a bit late to pick the Manganella, but the plumes are still alive, still
Yeah.
doing work down there. And they went in, but didn't really follow it up with anything. They
Nice
didn't have a
shot.
castle, didn't have any even walling up the top.
Nice. But the elephant takes a lot of damage. Okay, we're fine.
It feels a
boss.
lot scarier than it is when it like rams its head against the plumes, but all right, he's Ronin gonna re-wall this. And all of a sudden that what looked like it was gonna be 3 players going in just kind of stalled out a bit. They just went in, took a few looks around, and let Ronin wall again right up. No real siege follow-up with mangonels or anything.
Yeah, for sure. Socrates actually Fat Slob. We found Fat Slob! Vikings, walls. Now
Found a
all
wall.
he needs to do is heavy scorpions and behind those walls, and that's it.
He's the perfect defense. Look how thick that forest is. That's going to be a long cut if Scandalf wants to cut around that too. We'd have to go to the top, I guess.
Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure. Temo's putting up a defensive castle. Now, in a 1v1, Mayans don't have a lot of options against the Ghulams.
No, they don't. You can kind of go plumes and micro and use your attack bonus against the infantry. That's about it, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think it's all gonna come down to who manages to go up to him first. And looking at the food eco, Ronin only has 9 on food. Temo has a good food eco. He's on 3 TCs. Ronin just added his 3rd one as well. But then again, it's Mayan resources. But then again, never mind, Temo is already up. Okay.
Yeah, up and with 3 TCs, right? So he's going to be super far ahead of Ronin, who did eventually add that 3rd TC, but now 45 to 74 villagers. Temo's going to have a nice push once he gets up.
Yeah. But now in terms of pockets, Mununez is going to be ahead of Johan with Japanese, and I feel like Japanese Sicilians is the ultimate matchup you want to see here.
Yeah. And Mununez just Xing in the south. Scandalf has an outpost overlooking those walls, and I think he's saying we might want to cut here. And we see him Xing Scorpion saying, hey, this is where you make the stables. We're going to cut by that outpost and try to raid. So maybe, as we said, 3v1 rotating counterclockwise around the map.
I don't know, actually. I think, Mununez is going to push there as well. I think,
Yeah, there they go.
yeah, we're gonna go back to the 3v3 on the bottom. See?
Socrates may be aware of that. Look at those fortified walls of him. That's how you wall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. If he's gonna start walling along the wood line as well. Me gusta. Me gusta. Look how nice they are. I don't think that that push is going to be fast enough. They might die at the top. They might die at the top. Depending on
walling here.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we talked about at the start. The Mayans being so good at walling, but didn't really go for the walls as early as Socrates did.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm curious if Temo... Temo is just going to go for BBC's HC BBC. Look at all of those ranges up. I mean, that's the most powerful combo for Hindustanis in a flank position.
Definitely. Yeah, the hand cannon is just so deadly, and with their extra range, even can be decent fighting plumes, I think.
I mean, let me see a plume. Okay, they have 6 range with Bodkin, so they only get to a 7.
I forget if elite plume gives +1. But
Yeah, well,
range,
okay, with the elite,
hand cannons.
you get 8. Are they outrange? I think they're outrange by the Hindustanis.
Yeah, that ranged.
Oof.
Yes, there's fortified wall in. Ronin in a wall. Is he open there?
He's... Oh no. Okay, they're just gonna cut at the bottom.
Didn't go in. Oh, they're just gonna go towards Mununez now, who does not have fortified wall. Does have some walls up, but he's gonna have the fish are there. The fish are right there when they get through that next layer of walls.
It's gonna be Burmese champion, paladins. We're massing Bob.
Summer keeps.
Bob, thanks for the follow, Bob. That's a Bob moment. You following, definitely a bad Bob moment. Oh, more layers of walls. I like Mununez's creep with towers here.
What's the onajuring there? He could get in with one shot there.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah. Castle taking care of it though. Oof. I don't know. Maybe here.
Here come those Hindustani hand cannons on the north. And Mununez, the fish are so vulnerable there.
Oh, but he's in at the bottom. Title of your sex tape. Sorry.
So both teams in. Mununez's team still with the score lead. I'm just so worried about Mununez's fish there. He has to get those towers up somehow.
Oh boy, those soon-to-be paladin. Oh, Scorpion, attack the gate, my homie. Doesn't have armor. Paladin is in. Uh-oh, danger for Mr. Socrates.
Frank Paladin hoovering around that base. Look at all those hills going down. And this is where Socrates now is walling up towards his teammate. His castle crumbles, and he's not going to have any more walls there. Mununez desperately getting those towers up, but now his pocket's going to send Paladins to try to deal with this. And really no counter to the Paladins here. There's no halbs, just no imp camels. It was just hand cannon, siege, and cavalier. Paladins kind of clean all of this right now as long as the Onager shots are avoided.
And as long as the numbers are up there, right? But also the towers are going to do so much damage to all of those units just diving in. Once he gets rid of the, like you said, of the onagers and of the trebs, things should start to look really good again for Mununez's team. I don't know. This is still back and forth. I feel like Mununez's team is ahead in pop,
But now they have Sidewire going for those Berber heavy camels, and he's gonna be trying to fight the Frank Paladins in the south with them. So that should be a good matchup until they can get someone to swap into halbs down there. I mean, they do have Japanese and Burmese halbs, but we need to make that swap to fight the camels.
Yeah, we do need some of those, that's for sure. Good job on clearing the castle, clearing the towers. Oh my god, so many units stuck there between the towers. Mununez, my homie, you have a trap there, but Mununez is a bit busy in the in his base.
And behind this, Socrates continuing to wall, managing to get some walls up. Camels help clean the base. And, well, 43 vills left for Gray. Not good, but with these walls, maybe he's got some time to reboom if the push at the top now is distracting Scorpion and the Paladins.
My chat is saying Temo chill, we need a game 3. Or in the same time, we could be just in time for the next set. See. But no, I can't, because the next set I said I'm focusing with Mununez and he's gonna be upset and he won't wanna cast. But yeah, this is looking scary. Ooh, how are heavy camels doing against Burmese champs?
They should lose that. I would think so.
I mean, especially under 4 Japanese towers. Oof. Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Right, so, adding in some halbs behind that now is Scandalf. So, now they have the answer to those camels. And I think the only thing the Berber player can do in response to that would be Camel Archer. But just don't really have the setup for that right now. Only 1 castle and don't have the production they need for it. And I don't think there's any other answer they can do to Halb Champion Bombard Cannon.
Elite Cannon Galleon on the way. For Mununez, he's getting bloodlines and a lot of CA on the line.
Well, Japanese CA. It's still a unit that I've used against hand cannons before, and you feel like it should be good, but the hand cannons have such a high attack. They still gotta kill them. Siege Onager there.
Siege Onagers is going to be an issue. Sidewire now, adding a couple of cavaliers of his own. Doesn't want to only have camels against all of those range units. And oh, there's so much army here at US, oh my lord.
Plume's contributing. I think this push still could come in and break Mununez if they just manage to get a couple more towers and get the docks. They're really, really close to being where they need to be, and I see a trade cart pathing through here and some X's on the corner about redistributing the trade.
They are close to breaking into Sidewire's base, though. This is going to be just a situation of who holds for longer and who dies faster, honestly.
Yeah, and lots of fortified walls there still from Socrates. Sidewire adding in workshops in his base. I wonder what he's going to do there. What do Berbers have? Do they have heavy Scorpion? That castle's in range of the cannon. That's going to go down.
Oh, I don't see a lot of CA left. That's the thing, if you're focusing on one side. Johan asking for stone. Okay.
Score is closing.
Score is closing. This game is still 620 pop to 600 as well. Very close. Oh my god, Socrates doing such a good job walling here.
Yeah, that's the value, right? If those walls go down, then this army just gets into Sidewire's base, and all of a sudden those heavy camels they're using, those cavaliers that they're spamming up in the top just disappear as the eco dies.
Mm-hmm. The cavaliers from Sidewire are doing quite a lot of damage in Ronin's base. I mean, if Socrates would have more... Oh no, when you see Japanese playing elite scrims, you know that there's something wrong with that.
You know the gold's running low. But you know, here's the problem, right? Socrates ran. He's got 3 TCs. He's rebooming there in Johan's base. Did Ronin run anything? I don't think I see anything else on the mini-map from him. I think he might be defeated if this 3 army composition just really pushes into his base.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is, like you said, Socrates is rebooming, doing his thing, and most importantly, he's walling. That's buying his team so much time. This is so much army idle that could be fighting in the middle, but it's not. It's just sitting at Socrates' walls.
Yeah, it's like well, that population and population management is really important. And just bombard cannons. Like that's what Sidewire is doing the workshops for. Lots of bombard cannons, just to sit behind this and try to keep the cannons and trebs back, keep the onagers back from cutting. There's another cut though. I see stables now. Bermudas could go elephants, but they still need to get in.
Yeah, Sidewire trying to take his flanks gold, but yeah, Scorpion saying nope, that's my gold. Hard earned, but look at Johan taking Mununez's gold.
Okay, this cut almost in. Almost those cannons got a lot of damage on those champions.
How many kills on those? Those cannons have 19 kills and already 2k damage dealt. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's open, but very quickly walled up. They got the onager. Got another cannon, and Sidewire's holding here. It's doing a great job while at the top. Mununez's team still has the score lead, but I feel like they're just slowly losing ground at the top.
As much as silly this sounds, I think that's also due to water. It's having some navy. I think the score is about to change soon, honestly.
And honestly, this is a situation where Mununez probably need, like, if you see you're losing the fish ahead of time, you probably want to, like, just, like, run some vills and get some farming down over in Scandalf's base ahead of time, just so that you don't have that abrupt transition where you're losing the fish and suddenly struggling for food, even if you are making the cav archers.
I think Mununez does great during tournaments. He's great at map awareness, and look at that, he's even pinging to those extra resources. So somebody cuts. Somebody that should always be the paladin player should cut and take them. Funny how CA shows
market and trade set up there for Temo's team.
Shows 2 queues for Sicilian halbs. Yeah. Those are for the ones that produced at the barracks and for the ones produced at the dungeons.
The dungeons. Yep.
Yeah.
I think you see the same with the Goths or like Huns if you have the unique unit in the castle and then the other buildings.
Yep. Absolutely. That's a lot of siege onagers from Johan. 17 on the field.
It is. And Mununez's team still with the score lead. It just feels like Mununez slowly but surely just doesn't have the unit composition to hold this. The Hindustani hand cannoneer is backed by siege onagers. It's just such a strong composition.
Yep, that's for sure. I don't know how they've been holding for so long. I think Cataporto Trebs. Ooh, Elite Eagle Warrior from Mayans. Yeah.
I mean, the one thing keeping Mununez's team in the game is the fact that Ronin has not been nearly as dead as Socrates has been, and he's been able to contribute. Like, there's been like a one-tile gap in the wall where units have been pathing through his base and just dying to plumes for a while.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. I don't know. Let's see. So
I'd like to say that once Socrates fully rebooms and starts contributing, his team should then get an advantage, but really what are Vikings going to contribute at this point in the late game?
Arbalesters? There's no siege onagers. I mean, there are onagers, yeah, but...
That's a good point without the SO. Oh, Scorpion diving a lot of siege onagers with some paladins right now. There's 12 of them there, and they might all die.
Oh, that could be an expensive loss for Johan. But Johan is stacking resources like crazy. He can... I would say he can afford to replace them, but in the same time, I see 5 units on gold only. And those are all trade cards. He didn't start trade early. Well, then again, other than SO, he doesn't use his gold for anything else.
And Mununez's team still increasing their score lead. They might want to rethink their trading plan though, because Socrates' double layer fortified walls are still blocking the
God.
trade, who have to maze their way through
Sorry.
a single tile. This is one of the most inefficient trade setups I've ever seen. Oh, Scorpion's trade cards are gonna get blocked there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mununez is Xing that now. He's like, yo, guys, we can't trade like this. We gotta clear those walls.
Yeah. So you see, this is what I'm saying. Like map awareness, like that, or like I don't know. The trade is passing weird. Wall this portion instead, so it will fix it, or things like. And who the hell is paying attention to that in a crazy Black Forest game like this?
And now Ronin has stayed alive just enough this whole game that he's starting to push back, and even pushing a lot more than Socrates ever could with 0 military. And this 3-player push in the top that had done so much damage and gotten so close to succeeding, finally is getting pushed back, and looks like we're indeed gonna have a game number 3.
It's a lot of army now. Temo's
Push.
dropped at 120 army, while Mununez's team is at 220. Yes, Temo's team has more villagers now, but and more eco, but at what cost?
Yeah, part of that's also mines don't really want to have all that many vills anyway. They just want to have huge masses of plumes.
Yeah, exactly. It might have been a tiny bit too late until Socrates is back. Is he just slinging at this point? No, but I don't see units either. 132. He's probably going to start making units soon.
I don't actually see any. I'm checking. I don't see much sling there from Socrates.
Yeah, I did check. Yeah, there's no sling. If anything, he has been slung probably.
Yeah, and there definitely is an option, right, for Vikings to be slinging late game. You just go full eco units, and then you sling a teammate who then can delete a lot of their vills and just kind of be their eco for them.
Oh, I totally didn't take this into consideration, but Fangita in my chat is correct. He can sling anyway. He's in Castle Age. I think all the players need to be in
rules preventing the slinging.
Yeah. Did Temo make Caravanserai? Good question. Answer is no. He should.
He has 1. Yep, he does have him. He does have him.
Green is producing so little army. I feel like that's because of the lack of trade earlier on. And, well, actually, he doesn't have too many halbs in the queue either.
Plumes might be just what they needed versus the hand cannons. Definitely a good option versus the hand cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Although, as we were talking earlier, like the Hindustani hand cannons are so insane. Like we saw them killing Japanese cav archers earlier. They also still kind of killed the plumes. It's so tricky to deal with them because you think, oh, we'll just go ARBs or archer units against the hand cannons, but then you still die to them.
Attack the enemy with war galleys.
So do the BF players have their own custom taunt pack? Because Ronin just typed 100.
No. Mununez asked him how many vills does he have.
Oh, okay. He has 107. Okay. He's typing in the chat. Got it.
Yeah. Question is, why are they not on voice? Oh my god, the trade is still passing.
That is a question.
Actually, how much gold per trade card? Let me see. I see.
Say 112.
119 for Scorpion.
127.
Ooh, let's go. I was watching Mununez's team. Okay,
Yes,
never mind.
Yes.
I was about to say 154, but I had the 2 of Temo's cards selected. No.
Temo does indeed have a few caravanserai added in the trade route, but not all through the trade route. Some of the trades pathing a different spot that doesn't go past the caravanserai.
Oh,
so we definitely could use a few more.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He made them on the other side. Oh, Lord.
You made
Oh
you made him
my
for some of the trade, but not
God.
all of it. Not the majority of the trade.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all the trade is yeah now all pathing down the middle where it's blocked by stables and houses, and also kind of mazing its way through the workshops. They're realizing this now and deleting the workshops, so maybe we'll see some more caravanserai. It's always so important just to notice those little things in the trade lines. Just being efficient with the trade is so important in the late game. Oh, we also have progress here for Socrates. He is up to Imp. He's a minute away.
Yeah, that's for sure. But he started to add trade. Again, I feel like that trade should have been added earlier. I mean, that pushes him to create what, Viking pikemen? Not the best, I feel like. Not the best. Skandalv has so much military idle. It's crazy. What is Skandalv doing, by the way? He has units at the top. Yeah. Elephants at the top. Let's go! But
Oh, yes.
he doesn't have pop space because he has 1,000 halbs just chilling at the bottom.
At the bottom, all right. Halbs, 23 halbs, a bunch of rams still clearing the walls, but yeah, I mean, he could delete those halbs and just make elephants at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Siege ram Ronin. Okay. Ronin.
And well, for a while we were asking what would the Vikings player make. The answer is right now is pikemen, which doesn't feel that great against Paladin Elephant Bloom.
Yeah, Berserkers would go a long way, I feel like, against all of this, because there's not too many plumes left. Berserker Ram would go ham, I feel like. Ooh, Imperial Camel Rider.
I mean, good against the Paladins, but still even against the Elephants, I mean, they're okay. But Elephants just don't take that same bonus attack that the Paladins do.
No one floating too many resources. I was about to start judging the players a bit. But no one floating too many resources, that's good. $7.26 pop to $7.26 pop. That's crazy. We have ourselves a very close game here.
We do, but it feels like all the momentum now is on Mununez's team side. Just like this Viking player just can't really contribute the same way the Mines can. I feel like they're probably the two bottom civs here. But Plumes, Eagles, still more useful than Pikemen. Unless Socrates maybe could get like Berserk Arb with the unique tech, this is going to be tricky. You can't really contribute too much with just the Pikemen.
Yeah, that's for sure. 47 of them in the queue. Holy moly. And he's fighting oh my god, he's fighting halberdiers from Burmese and Japanese.
Yeah, right. Two of the worst halbs you could be fighting with pikemen. I mean, even if you went champion there against the enemy halb, that might be more useful.
Right? Gotta
At
be
least
like,
you kill the halb.
you can go champions without gold though. That's the thing.
That's true, but he's been rebooting so long, he needs to have trade by now. And that trade route, still missing Caravanserai, and Mununez's team is just about ready to push into the trade route. Getting into the donjons there.
That's good. The trade route that was not supposed to be there. People in my chat are saying 105, but Temo's pop is just neck and neck with Mununez's pop. Well, not as individuals, but as teams.
The composition now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, but I mean, when most of the players are close to 200 pop, I feel like it's kind of harsh to call the GG. I mean, is the map control? Yeah.
You still have a Siege Onager civ, right? It's still Siege Onager versus no SOs.
You do have 8 Kataparuto traps, though. That's the main issue, I feel like.
Again, hit by the Cavalier. There's a Petard standing there in the middle. Elephant's just so tanky now. The pikemen just not nearly as effective against the elephants. It's that
Was looking for
extra
the
3
Peter.
bonus damage against elephants, and then an extra 5 against Cav. That really adds up when you get the Helbs.
It's okay, it's okay. The Viking pikemen are helping. They're here. Johan is massing siege archers behind us, and 39 kills on the existing ones. Oof.
And they never did get the Berber player into Camel Archers either. It's always been Cavalier and Camel. Now, I don't know how well they would have done, but it might have given them another option just for clearing out some of the Halbs that had been such a problem there.
Yeah, I feel like Sidewire is desperate and trying to run a couple of units, but a couple of units are just gonna hit the castle and the towers, so that's gonna just buy time for Skandov to make halberdiers, and that's not gonna go anywhere. There's the whole trade line is filled with Japanese towers. 35 kills on them.
And they've now cleared most of those walls. It's an effective trade line, but now some light cav getting in, running into Halbs and towers.
Yeah.
We'll start raiding the trade, and not nearly though at the rate that their own trade's going to start going down. They've had to delete the one set of markets, and oh look, the trade carts are now all going idle at the top. I don't know why trade carts do this, but they do. And they've all just stopped for Sidewire around that one market in Temo. And Sidewire on 29 gold, 62 trade carts, attempting to trade very ineffectively.
Yeah, and Mununez is just going to creep with towers. That castle falling is a big deal for Temo's team, and well, one of the main reasons why the GG was called. They simply can't hold anymore, and there's no way of pushing at the bottom either.
Yep, and well, a tiny bit more of a push on Mununez, I think probably would have knocked his team out, but just enough with those Japanese Yasama towers to protect the fish and make sure that Ronin still had the support so he wasn't completely surrounded and defeated. And, well, very impressive game there. I mean, great job by Socrates with all that walling, but couldn't really reboom and then contribute with Vikings.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, look at that 74 kills right there.
Nice. So let's take a look at the stats. Best KD. The best KD, Mununez. Surprisingly or not. Those Japanese towers, like you said, crazy. Look how many buildings Scorpion raised. Army high 104 for Scandalf. Mununez team dominated. Best eco for Mununez as well.
104 army high.
Yeah.
And only 289 kills. I feel like that's 104 Halbs that were sitting at the bottom of the map, just enjoying a day off.
30 APM for Mununez. 30. You don't need more, guys. APM is a bad excuse.
Once every 2 seconds, you just gotta click. That's all you need, right?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. This sends us straight to game 3. That's nice.
All right. So let's just go take a look at those civs real quick. We'll have
Sicilians losing.
so
Vikings.
Sicilians, Berbers, Vikings, and Hindustanis.
Oof. I feel like.
And what was his?
Yeah.
Mayans, Japanese, Franks, Burmese.
Oh, this leaves us with Turks, Ethiopians, Incas, and Romans versus Saracens, Tatars, Vietnamese, and Gujaras. Turks is very dangerous. Ethiopians are very dangerous. So are Saracens, though. Vietnamese are a good flank as well.
And then
Slightly prefer Mununez's lineup.
Love Turks on BF.
Yeah.
Probably the best flank civ, I think. And even in the long run, they'll have artillery for those bombard towers that they'll just make everywhere. Romans are interesting. What do you think of Romans? Great eco for the late game with 5% faster everything. But
Great eco,
Scorpions,
no options, I feel like. Late
yeah,
game.
tricky to make army with them,
Mhm.
especially since we do still have a siege onager civ in the Saracens there for Temo's team.
I wonder if Romans are either going to be played as a pocket and in the pala position, and played with centurions, or just straight up cavaliers,
This is definitely an option for them.
or you play them in pocket with halb onager because they don't have SO, so you just play double halb onager. Or Incas is
I
gonna
mean, they
play pocket with
go
halb
double
onager.
halb onager.
Yeah.
I mean, Romans are literally the only cav save that they have there, right? Because
Yeah, yeah.
Turks they go cav archer hussar, but they're not going to go into cavalier. Ethiopians, Incas, not cav civs at all.
Mhm.
I mean, it makes sense to have probably Roman, Ethiopian pockets, Turk, Inca flanks there.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then for Temo's team, I mean, do you want Saracens as a pocket, or are they kind of good as a flank too?
They're
But
good as
as
a
the
flank.
SO
Yeah.
civ, you probably want them to be in the pocket there as the only SO civ.
That's what I was about to say. Saracens are very good as when you can spare them as flank. Though I gotta say that Temo's draft was full of flank civs and not a lot of pockets. So the Tars are gonna be played in Pala, probably Saracens with, well, they don't have halberdiers, but um onagers,
And
maybe a
Mameluke
couple of
onager can do that.
Mameluke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then Gurjara's Vietnamese.
Gajars, though.
Yeah.
Are Gajars a flank civ?
Yeah. On Black Forest, yes.
Okay. It feels
They're
kind of weird to use them as a flank because you're basically vil fighting and forgoing the ability to put the sheep in the mill if you need to take them while you're vil fighting.
okay, yeah. But that's gonna also, you have food right under your TC with extra berries, right?
That's
And
true.
you
That's
have
true.
some food being generated while that's not the case for the opponent.
Yeah, I guess it always depends on how quickly you need to like add the mill and how that affects your wood while
Mm-hmm.
you're vil fighting.
Yeah.
Because you can, if you do the mill early, then you might struggle to. Basically need to chop your straggler trees for a while before you can get houses up or get a lumber camp. So
Oh
it's a
yeah, for
tricky
sure, for
build,
sure, for
but
sure. They're tricky to play. That was always the case for Gujarat, and especially on maps, well, like Black Forest. But yeah, I don't. I think they're a very good flank civ, especially for their push in Castle Age. You see that often. The push with monks and armored elephants.
right.
They're very scary. They're in the lobby. Maybe they need a breather.
Maybe they need to look at the map.
TOS with the
They
spicy
might not be
takes
familiar with it.
today. Ronin and loses choice for bans. He does not want to play against Armenians. He doesn't like to play against monks, as far as I know.
I mean, it's kind of tricky. I mean, they're the good like monk composite bowman civ, and it always is surprising just how effective composite bowman can be. Is just you think Armenians kind of have a weak late game, but then all of a sudden your units die to composite bowman.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Williams is here. Hello, Williams.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom really quick.
All right, I'll entertain the chat. They're certainly going to launch just as she leaves, right? Yeah, Showtails can definitely be an interesting option with Ethiopians. Like if you're getting ram pushed, you can quickly get them out of your castles and fight off the rams. Or against infantry civs. Don't really have an infantry civ there though for Temo. But if they had been like against that Goths pick that Temo's team had earlier, Showtails definitely are a very good option there. And Williams, thank you for gifting a sub to Fanhita in Daniela's stream. And remember, it is September, so you can get discounts on your subs for some situations. Everyone give some flowers to Williams too. Who I guess just went on a trip to Spain before Red Bull and didn't get the timing down. Joe, it is September indeed. So someone's been out of the loop recently. And came back at the right time. So okay, looks like they're still in the lobby. Still in the lobby. Oh no, Baron, it is not May. Definitely not May. Summer has gone already, indeed. Well, I guess we have one more day. I was told the equinox is on the 22nd this year. So you have a day tomorrow to enjoy your summer. You know nothing about the rest of the AoE scene. That's probably the most pleasant way to do it. You avoid the rest of the drama. Yeah, Baron, you were busy this summer. And it looks like they're still sitting in that lobby, really discussing their strategy for this game
I'm
number
back, I'm
3.
back, I'm back.
All right, you missed absolutely nothing other
Oh, okay.
than Williams coming back.
Oh, William, thank you for the gifted sub to Funky. I appreciate it. Did they have a re? I don't see Timo anymore. Oh, okay. I see.
I've been seeing them in that same
Oh,
lobby
okay,
for a while
okay.
now.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as the game launches, it'll be good this time.
Nice. How was Ibiza, Williams? I hope you had fun. I did see some pictures on the Rush Force Discord. I hope you did. Seemed like a great amount of fun.
Williams seems like the type of guy who would have a fun trip. Want a
Mm-hmm.
little excerpt.
Yep.
I mean, he's met Slam before, right? That must be fun.
Sorry.
Williams and Slam have met up before, if I recall.
Ooh, true. Well, I think Williams met with most of the Rage Force community, I think.
I can't wait to get back to your doggo. Nice.
Sleep in my own bed, right? I mean, being gone for a holiday is such a fun time, right? Until you're like more than 1 week away from your like own bed and own routines and everything. Um, now like you just want to get back home to your comfort zone. Like yeah, it was fun and everything, but let me just go back to my bed.
So I still see them in the lobby. They
Yeah.
must. I guess you weren't around for the Voobly days, but it was nice because you had everyone in the game room. And you could see their chats.
Mm.
You could see the chat before the lobby. So whenever
Mm-hmm.
there was drama, you'd be right on top of it.
11 days is apparently the optimal length of vacation. I could see that. Um, still in the lobby. Gringo Wars. Okay.
Yep, still in the lobby.
I think they're gonna start soon though. Might have the lobby might have crashed because I do think that for a split second I didn't see Timo on the dashboard anymore.
Always a possibility.
Mhm.
I just see him in the dashboard. I don't actually see him in the lobby screen.
Yeah, it's a read. They created a new one. Okay, okay.
Oh, looks like they launched. I see the spectate eye, so I'm going to click it and hop in.
Yeah, a Roman's pocket. Roman's pocket. Oh, capture it dying slowly.
Not capture it. You can do it.
Oh,
Are you successfully loaded in?
yes.
All right, good. Well, it will be. Once again, we have Scandalf versus Socrates at top, and Ronin versus Temo at the south. And it will be 2 lakes. It'll be flank lakes for both teams, and 4 lakes in total.
Almost unusable, I would say. All of them seems quite forward, except for... Well, actually, I kind of feel like Ronin's lake is forward as well.
Yeah, it's just kind of to the top of him, right? If you ever get pushed through your walls, there's like maybe a hill in front that you can defend on,
Mm-hmm.
but it's it's maybe the least bad of all of them. I guess Socrates has kind of a close lake too. Just it's so close to the TC gives you some options to defend it.
Yep. And look at that, Kucharas with the early mill. Sorry, to villains on stragglers already. Camel is forward. Camel is great. Because it has a bit more HP, right? And in the beginning, in those field fights, scout fights, obviously you would wanna keep your camel until feudal age and get that 20% bonus damage, but that's often not the luxury you can afford in the Rich Forest games.
Yep. Anyway, so the south is the Vietnamese versus Incas. So you do have the eagle there for Ronin, or at least you did. He's lost it already. And looks like he'll be the first one to get a couple forward walls. Although we do have a villager there now. Ooh, kind of sneaking for Temo.
Yep.
And thankfully for him, no wolves or bears or
True.
predators or anything in that bottom of the map. He's going to get away and hide.
I don't know if you remember the Rage Forest ACCM set, where ACCM snuck and made a lot of buildings. That could be the case. I mean, look at that. Ronin could actually wall Temo here at the bottom, and then that build could make barracks, archer ranges, and stuff that are trapped.
Now, Ronin instead, I think he's going to try to search for the Vil maybe. That Vil isn't walling yet.
Looks like it. At the top, Temo is taking 3 boars. Right from under Ronin's nose? Nope.
Oh, but the gate and the walls.
Nice. I think you just take one and try to get away with it, I feel like.
I don't even know what the boar are chasing anymore. Just watching that fight.
Yeah, this one is definitely chasing...
The boar's trapping the
something.
scout.
Oh, Lord, what is going on? One Vil went down there for Ronin. Let me just switch. Sidewire killed it. With his
Another Vil went
scout.
down for
Yeah.
Ronin, but they killed Sidewire's scout. Johan's scout is still trapped by the boar.
Oh my
But
god.
Timo's gonna try to palisade to get the boar to move, but too late, and the scout dies.
Oh god.
And Timo's gonna lose a Vil there. Scorpion has a full HP. How does he have a full HP scout 6 minutes into a game of Black Forest? But he does.
Well, he took his sweet time to come to the fight, I guess.
Well, it's the opposite pocket, I guess. Oh wow, look how Scandalf walled himself. He's not even gonna fight for that pond at all. He's gonna leave Scorpion wide open.
I feel like Ronin...
No walling at the top.
I was about to say that Ronin completely forgot about that villager, but no, he didn't. He was flaring that, and Scorpion can get Temo's Vil.
Ooh, but Timo can delete the walls and just cross over Scorpion there.
Oh my god,
No
that's
scouts
exactly
to
what he
look for it.
did. Oh, Andy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're watching Gringo Wars. It's an event organized in the Rage Wars community. For the ones that call themselves Gringos in the Rage Wars Discord, there are players that are usually playing at this time.
Temo's
American
running into
time.
a wolf.
Ooh, is he? Oh, he's dead.
Oh no. There he goes. He's dead. And Ronin will see, if he's paying attention, he'll see the villager corpse in the fog of war, so he'll know that the vill is down.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Mununez is still thinking that, so is Scorpion. They're convinced that there's a sneak somewhere, but nope, sneak edge.
And you need to notice that it's down. They might just be paranoid this entire game looking for a sneak and not realize the wolf killed it.
Ooh, Socrates with 2 militia, third one in the queue is going to be Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms, and I can't believe that Scandal still chose to dock there. Where
Yeah,
Socrates
the
can
only
come.
one. Yeah, the only one who's docked so far. Temo just gonna go for the dock now, but he's also sending more forward vills, looking to probably go towers there in the south too.
He's sending the vills, but he's not up yet. But I've seen Temo do this so much. The walls in Dark Age are so easy to break through. And I've seen
only
Temo.
150 HP now.
Yeah. Those vills are in. Ronin has nothing there.
Oh, he's sending 5, 6 villagers. Is he gonna try to wall them off, or is he gonna fight? Also, all those 2 trees in the middle, stragglers that could be palisaded, or are they just wallable?
Oh,
Okay, big field fight coming up here.
if Ronin could send a vill to trap those, I think that's
You always
exactly
gotta
what
be
he's
careful.
trying.
You can't let any vill get behind you there if you're a Temo. You need to make sure you don't get trapped.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
He's
the
bringing
best
one more
spot to
vill.
fight.
Ooh, that full HP scout is about to hit feudal, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Temo.
Ooh, Scorpion fought a bit too early there.
Yeah,
Fought a bit too early. Didn't get the feudal advantage.
got a vill though. And those vills are
And
trapped now.
Ronin got the wall. He got the wall up. The vills have to run forward now.
Uh-oh. Temo sending one more vill. 2 more vills. Ah, they're in. Go back.
They're in, but they can be walled again.
Hello?
And the vill is just gonna stand there looking at him.
He's
No
scared
one paying
about them.
attention.
He's scared of those
Oh, he's
two
blocking 'em.
ladies, yeah. And the top, Socrates is gaming once again. Once again.
Oh, Wolf's gonna kill a vill from orange and then a vill from blue. Oh no, the vills quick walls. Oh, Wolf's gonna get 2 vill kills there, 1 from each team. Oh no, look at the dance moves of that vill spinning. Oh, and he swaps it to Ronin's vill.
What am I
Temo
looking at?
escaping.
Imagine
Temo's
he
1
probably
HP vill
just...
now.
Oh, 1 HP on the wolf as well?
Oh no.
Oh god. Barrel going up. Another game, another Temo shenanigans. Yes, sir.
Well, Mununez see that. Oh, he's so close. He is so close to seeing it. He is 1 tile away from seeing it, and he sees it.
2
He
more
did a great
vills
job
dead
looking
though
for it.
from Temo. Holy moly. I feel like... Yeah, I mean, Temo is not in a great spot, right? He lost 6 villagers. Ronin killed 4.
Oh,
He
Ronin
lost
lost
4 as
4.
well, yeah. More at the time for him. 25 vills to 25. But Temo is going up to the next stage.
But he also has a dock on his pond. Let's see, yeah, before dock, Temo's docked his own pond, and he will be up just before Ronin. So Temo's gonna have 2 ponds. That's the effectiveness of those vill fights.
Mununez is Castle Age, however, a Mangonel could both kill that vill and break through the walls. And what is he breaking through? He's breaking to Sidewire, who already has a couple of scouts out on his way, on his way up to the next stage. And he's gonna have a couple of light cav, I would presume. I don't think... But maybe 1 or 2 nights early on before...
Maybe some steppies? That's the opposite pocket coming over here to help.
Yeah, that's true. He did went up with the stable.
Ethiopians, of course, you get free pikemen, so pretty effective at keeping those scouts away.
Yeah, I like that touch. I like that, honestly. 1 tower, 1 Vil tower versus, well, 4 Vil's tower at the bottom. All right.
And meanwhile, in the north, we just have a tower rush here from Socrates trying
Yeah.
to stop Scandalf from using that lake. Scandalf has the Turks going pretty heavy on stone. We'll have an option to do castle and then some janissaries. He's just walled right now. Even walling the entire lake and using the dock as part of the wall. That's cute.
Yeah. For sure. 3 extra villagers as well if he will ever want to take them. Double walls. A bit more behind as well. I feel like he's overreacting a tiny bit.
Mununez trying to wall, doing just enough HP on that gate.
I feel like he would have wanted that Mangonel to spawn outside of the siege workshop.
Yeah, agreed. That pikeman doing work.
Oh, but and the Lycav is actually trapped by the gate. Ends up deleting that altogether. Okay.
But did stop the first Mangonel, give time for the Vils to do some stone walls. So all in all, great use of the light cab there. Needs to lock the gate while it's going up so the Vils don't open it. And, oh, they just run away anyway. So in the north, we also have a castle drop. Turks castle dropping, and Socrates is just going to respond to that with some pretty far back stone walls. Going to, well, do what he did so well last game with the stone walls and try to stop the Janissaries from getting in.
Right. I feel like in this scenario, though, Turks matching against Gujaras is the last civ the Turks want to be against, I feel like. Because it's so easy for them to only add a couple of Shivamshas.
Yep. And then also, Temo, what is this in the south? He has another Vil alive there, and he has an archery range.
I mean, you...
Ronin will see the blacksmith.
Oh god, you gotta expect this from Temo. He did this so much in Rage Force fight as well.
And here he is. Archers, no fletching. Those Vils don't have a lumber camp. They're just long distance running right to the archers.
They're long distance
There are
running.
weak Vils there too.
No? Okay.
There's
She's
2
dead.
Vils down there.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And all that idle time from the Vils needing to chase them. Now,
Well...
smart from Mununez to wall himself off, but he's just going to leave Ronin out there to have to force up a tower with some low HP villagers.
Oof. You definitely don't want to see this.
Do fletching.
Yeah, fletching is still not in though. Skur manages to go down. Those are Vietnamese archers as well, so more HP to fight with the villagers, right?
Yep. He just needs to
Another
find those
kill.
weak Vils, and he is. Archers on the way. Oh, this is awful for Ronin.
Fletching would have been huge for Temo right now.
It would have been. He does get the tower up, though. Still great use of the archers there, and Temo's even going to be stonewalling to keep Mununez away so he can't help his teammate. At least not as quickly.
Yep, Scandalf is dropping Petars like crazy. Doesn't need too many because those walls are still feudal age walls. So 1 Petard is more than enough to drop a piece of wall down.
And already he's gotten so much presence. The Janissaries have a big enough range that once you wall 1 choke point, you have to go pretty far back.
Yeah,
And even the Janissaries have a high enough attack they get through the feudal age walls pretty well, all by themselves.
That's for sure. Great trades there in the south between Johan and Mununez.
Yeah, big Mangonel fight going on here. Ram and going for the dock.
Ooh,
Pikeman in the Ram. Ooh.
Temo walled Mununez on this side. Hmm.
And Mununez has to be careful not to hit his ram there. He's gonna destroy his own ram. Mununez, though.
Oh lord. Oh, the demo hits
the devil
though.
gets the pikeman.
The demo hits and gets the pikeman. Great
The dock stays up.
micro from Mununez, but ends up losing. That mangonel, I feels.
I feel like Mununez needed like 31 APM there.
I've seen
It's
him.
just not the fight he needed.
I've seen him going to 40, 41 something.
Oh.
And when he sees that, he's like, man, I really tried that game. I really tried hard at that game.
Anyway, monks and janissaries in the north still continuing to break in. Socrates now on his, so I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6th layer of wall. A few war galleys in the ponds, but the monks are also capable of helping defend those off. Lots of HP against janissaries, but not that great against conversions.
3 stable Shrivansha in production. Me gusta. Me gusta. Scorpion is going up. You talked about that Roman economy, and I'm curious what he's gonna do. And civils forward.
You see the barracks now.
He's getting loom. Good idea.
And good idea when Temo's on the other team, it would seem. Oh, monk from Mununez finally gonna take care of that sneakville there from Temo.
But gonna die to a demo. Oh, nice.
Oh no,
Nice.
okay, yeah, the Ville's there, the Ville's there. I was thinking Ronin's still doing gates, but nah, it is a purple Ville now. Mununez has it.
Yeah, but I mean, blue and purple for me are just something else. You gotta be careful with these lakes though, because when the ice surrounds them, that means the ships can also go on the ice. You really gotta pay attention to those.
Yep, that happens when the road goes really close to the lakes. Some of the spots where the road would overlay the lake becomes ice.
Mm-hmm.
So something to pay attention to. And well, there's a delete on the walls. Here comes Shrivansha Riders just as Imp comes in for Scorpion. And Scorpion's going pikeman. Will this be in time to save the Janissaries from the Shrivansha Riders? Lots of quick walls there.
Lots of quick walls, a lot of failed ones as well, and only 2 barracks up. Like, I feel like this is something that Scorpion didn't necessarily want it. That's for sure.
He's losing a few
But,
vills,
okay.
but getting the barracks foundations.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Those are pikemen with +4 already. It's okay. Castle going up. He's the first one to go to Imp from the opponents. His pocket is 20 seconds away from Imp as well, and he's going to open. I saw multiple stables, so this kind of makes me think Step Lancers, right?
I see Steppies being queued in those stables as Sidewire hits Imp.
Yes, but Sidewire is also losing villagers to the Janissaries, which are still not addressed.
Still not dead.
Yeah.
Again, even Steppy is like not the best at fighting them. You still need numbers to surround them.
Mm-hmm. I really like the
to surround them too.
Yeah, I really like the initiative in the north from Team Mununez. At the bottom, Mununez's push was kind of slowed down, but comparing Johan and Mununez, yeah, Johan is ahead. He's on his way to Imp. Mununez hasn't clicked up even. And I feel like this side could roll really quick. There's Mamluks on the field, and Mamluks are hard to kill.
Especially as Incas, Mamluks with their melee attack kind of kill the Eagle Howl, the Camu composition that Incas usually like to go for.
Well, that's for sure.
Don't make your own Mamelukes.
Yeah, that's probably a wise advice. Very wise advice. He's gonna be in soon here. Second castle. They're both forward, but I guess it doesn't matter too much when you're the one hitting him.
Yep, and in the north, a few Few more petards even from Scorpion. They still need to break through those fortified walls. The Janissaries have mostly been cleaned by the Steppies there. And it's now going to be docks on the pond from Socrates to try to hold with the pond against this big Halb push.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're a Tatar pocket, you pretty much have to go heavy Cav Archer now, right? That you see all those Halbs.
I feel like, yeah. But then I guess, you're afraid of facing Turks. But I
You're
guess,
more maybe afraid of Roman Scorpions then?
or that, yeah. Or that elite Mameluke in the queue. Oof.
That's gonna be 3-4 castles there for Mamelukes, and he's really looking to apply pressure here. Apply pressure here with Trebs, and well, Ronin's so far behind. He really needs Mununez to save him here. Just Johan is so far ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because, okay, Mununez is playing Ethiopians. What does he have against Saracens?
Arbalest torsion engine cannon, I guess.
Arbalest versus SO in Black Forest, not the greatest history.
Well, that's just what the cannons are for. The arbs are for the Mamelukes. to protect the
Well,
cannons.
theoretically, you can you can say that. Ooh, Scorpion is cutting.
Oh,
Sidewire.
there he goes. Don't make it all your own.
He did.
Almost had a disaster there on the Helms.
They're not even mangonels, and oh my god, Ronin wanting to leave, but guess what, homie? You're locked out
By Temo.
by Temo. I did commented on those walls that, oh, maybe
Me
they're
too.
useless, but a Ronin could be defeated here.
Yeah, we said that last game and he managed to hold on as Mayans. Can he pull the same trick as Incas here? And the North feels like Scorpion's push is really good.
The thing
Trying
is,
to
last
solidify
game
the
he was not bothered. Like they were not pushing actually into his base, which is very much different from what's happening right now.
Indeed. The Trebs are out there, the TCs are being taken out. And he's still Castle Age fighting someone in Imp. And that, when you're already behind, just makes it even worse.
Oh my god, TOS Scorpion's push is absolutely yesterday's news. Those
This top lane these counter helps?
yep, they counter whatever you want. Oh lord, I think Mununez is in deep troubles.
It would look that way. Look at Sidewire and Johan's scores just continue expanding. And I mean, credit to Socrates for all of the walling he did to slow down this push and give Sidewire the time to boom.
TOS Ronin is gonna get defeated.
He has 46 vills and 1 TC now.
They're all here. They're all here. I selected all of them. They're here. And now they're really out for blood for him.
And here comes the Cav Archer from Temo. Cav Archer Mamelukes for chasing down vills. He's running. He's gonna try to run. Oh no, but he's gonna run right into Johan's vills.
Oh. Oh boy.
He's thinking, I'll wall here and I'll be safe, but little does he know he won't be.
Pause by Ronin. Guys, cut for me, please. Where do I run?
Sec Ronin slung, I have to sling back. Okay, yeah, so they did the sling rules. Ronin is in the Castle Age, and he's like, I'm dying, let me just sling my resources to my teammates. And Mununez is like, oh, that's against the rules, so he's gonna try to sling back.
Mm-hmm. See, Mununez MVP.
Yeah, you're talking about map awareness, but also sling awareness there.
Yeah. Mununez is a very by the book player. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Are you? I'm walled off from you. Oh god. those villagers from
you-
Johan, this is the funniest thing I've seen in a Black Forest tournament, I swear.
You just wall yourself in with.
And he
And you
doesn't
can't
see
even build
them.
fight there because the castle would range it.
He doesn't see them. But now. Oh,
Oh, there he
God.
goes. He sees it. Now.
Oh, hello. Oh,
he's down
he's
the wall.
walling. Oh my God, this is hilarious. I
Yeah, he's
swear.
safe, right?
Oh man.
Meanwhile, the North Turk player has gone for heavy cav archers. Usually a really good option and can be useful against steppies. Oh, Onager from Scorpion missed a huge opportunity for a shot there.
Mm-hmm.
The Lancers get in, but maybe trap themselves at the bottom of that hill against the Halbs. There's an Onager behind them. Ooh, those steppies are all gonna go down.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nice Onager shots
Big
from
Onager
Scorpions.
hit'll do it.
Very nice. Oh, there's only 50 more of them waiting. There's only 50.
Only 56.
Oh.
Socrates on the water with those war galleys. He also is Castle Age. And we have Ronin just desperately trying to build TCs in the back as he's lost his base. Has a market at least. But sadly, the market can't even be used to sling for him.
Yeah.
He's just gonna lose
Feels
his TCs
bad,
now.
man. It feels bad. Okay, a couple more villagers forward, building another castle from Scorpion. Okay. Deep troubles.
There go the Halbs.
577 pop to 619 pop. Doesn't look like, I don't know, very big of a deal, but
When one of your players is defeated, it is.
yeah. 41 pop. Socrates going up to Imp. He's getting Thumb Ring. Is he gonna go into... Yeah, exactly. Elephant Archers are in the queue. That's usually the go-to for Gorjaras. Either HCBBC, either Elephant Archers.
Yeah, they don't have the best elephant archers. Probably the weakest among the civs that have them, but still they're tanky and useful in the fights.
That's for sure. Siege Onagers from Johan going down to 2 villagers. Ooh, Scant have no ballistics, that's true. It's not going down. Alright.
Mununez is going to lose some cannons there to Mamelukes. Alp's doing a decent job of defending, though. We got to keep a couple alive, but that's a lot of siege that Mununez is losing in one push here in the south.
And a
3
lot
or
of...
4 trebs, 5 or 6 cannons.
Oh, Mamelukes are going down to the Onager, though. Johan, hello. Yeah, chemistry coming in for Temo now. He does have ballistics.
Ronin's still trying to build fight in the south.
Is he really? Yeah, he's still fighting with Vils, with Temo, with the disrespectful TC on his main gold that Johan is taken. Yeah, I mean, it's... Interesting. Really interesting.
Mununez still holding. And, like, maybe slowly but surely, red and yellow can push. I mean, the pops for both teams are the same, despite Ronin basically being out of the game. Is this necessarily over? Can this team make a big push in the north? I mean, the scores are still pretty close there, and Pathers really don't have that many options as a pocket now that they're facing Halb, Scorpion, and Heavy Cav Archer.
Not only they're facing Scorpion, but they're also facing Scorpion.
Scorpions.
Yep.
That's what they're facing.
Yep. I can't not appreciate the fact that Ronin is still trying to add TCs and boom here.
I mean, it's the only thing you can do. Can't even sling his teammates.
Damn, Ronin needs to blacksmith upgrades for his vills. True.
He does, yes. No, I was gonna say he still has a blacksmith, but no, it's
Yeah,
just
but
Temo had a forward blacksmith I was clicking on.
he put a tower at Johan's wood line, and Johan obviously. Oh, yeah, Johan just shift deleted all of those. Okay. I guess that
So you
works.
pop space back as fast as possible, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, this push in the north is scary. It's destroying castles. I don't
It's a
think
lot of traps.
Socrates has ran either. Wait, is it possible that both Ronin and Socrates get defeated?
2 defeats in 1 game?
Oh no, Socrates is running. He's running. He's building the market down.
Socrates
in,
is running.
Johan's
Do you
farming.
talk about pop-wise? He's way above running.
Well, I mean, he's 94 vills, but he's already running vills away. We now have the great situation of the artillery bombard towers from Scandalf that outrange the castles, and at 124 damage per cannonball, they actually destroy the castles fairly well. Those cannon galleons are key to keeping that castle alive, but look at those bombard towers go to town. I know there's a couple cannons there too, but that castle is going down to towers.
What castle is going down to towers? Oh, the top one. Oh god, yeah.
The top one, right over the lake.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Bomber tower might go down to the trap. No, the trap is taken out by the.
Oh, that
God.
castle drop. Look at the castle drop from Temo in the south. He wants to end Ronin here.
No. Oh
Showers for
no.
Ronin.
Ooh, they're really pushing into Mununez's base. Who's dying faster now, Sidewire or Mununez?
I think Sidewire is dying a bit faster. I mean, Mununez still has a lot of onagers for defending this. Nice shot on the Mamelukes there.
Vietnamese do have
Maybe
access
gonna
to
lose-
bomber cannons though. Nice shots. What were you saying Mununez has?
There, though. He has a bunch of onagers decaying into the ground.
Yep. And
Even
no
after
more
a few good
hubs.
shots. Now he has nothing.
Yep. 0. He has 9 halberdiers and that's about it. 8 siege onagers in the queue though. I would love a castle on this hill. That would be juicy. And who does have? No one has a stone for it.
Yep. 17 halberdiers is more than the 5-4 army that Sidewire has now. He was at 0 for a while. Just has cap archers in his base.
Oh my
And
god.
Socrates can't really. Oh, he does have a few elephant archers. At least he's trying to contribute something.
Updates on Ronin, poor man. Oh. So many resources in Ronin's base as well. All for Team Temo to snack on them. Oh my, so much siege at Mununez's gate here. I don't think Socrates has bloodlines, does he? I don't think so.
Ooh, Sidewire losing vills down to 81 vills and dropping, and this team isn't going to have trade. The cab archers here from Scandalf that are just at the bottom of Sidewire's base are starting to kill both fleeing vills and the trade. This is kind of going to turn into a 2v2 soon. And Temo's team has to hope that Socrates can hold out longer than Ronin can.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Socrates, his vills are running. You said he wasn't running earlier. Now he is. 75 vills, and they are leaving his base. It is an evacuation.
On Black Forest can be. That's a different map. Okay, I need to stop with
Where's
these.
he gonna
I'm sorry.
run to, though?
I
Where's
need.
he gonna run to, though? Scorpion already has control of Sidewire's base.
Scandal needs to give Mununez BBT. That is true. BBT could stop, but that's a lot of traps,
Yeah.
Chrissy. Maybe a couple of them are gonna fall though. No. So much is from Johan. I feel like Johan's KD is off the charts. Earlier.
Saracens are strong.
You said needed. Okay. Yeah, Saracens are very strong. Temo's trying for his life. Wait, where are those vills going?
So Scandalf has a bunch of cav archers right on a Temo's castle foundation, and he probably will be able to deny that and then get once more into what remains of their trade.
Even Johan ran his vills.
I mean, this is now 3 bases that are being hurt by this Turk's push versus 2 bases. Mununez trying to do more defensive castles. Now they're getting into Scorpion's base. We're just rotating around the map here.
I swear to God, look at the ecos though. They're still the pub is still very, very close. I don't know how they're stopping Turks plus Romans there though.
Yeah, I mean, Ronin has just drawn a couple of castles here from Temo, and that in itself has kind of slowed down their push into Mununez's base. But I don't know how either of these armies get stopped. I mean, it's Ratten, Mameluke, Siege Onager.
A lot of the CA are going down though.
Shreds everything.
A lot of them are low HP and they're going down to Rotten archers. Bunch of them ran into a castle.
They need the Scorpions. Temo trying to defend his teammate with a castle.
Yeah, I don't know about that castle. Johan attacking a castle from Mununez from underneath the range of the castle. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mununez down to 57 vills as well, by the way. Which is almost as low as Ronin.
Alright, so red and blue, the only players with their original bases remaining for the most part.
Have
Temo's
two
just trying
flanks.
desperately to get up more castles.
Anybody need wood? Says Ronin with 5k, but it's still not him.
He can't sling yet.
I feel like there should be a time limit. If the homie wants to... If the homie is like feudal age forever, at least he is...
Maybe like if the game goes past 1 hour that we're just about to pass, then they're allowed to sling.
But it's super funny that all of his villagers were on wood. Now poor dude made like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms, and like all the rest of his 25 vills are on wood.
I mean, eventually he'll chop to that gold in the bottom, right? He'll grab the relic.
Eventually. How is that TC still standing? Oh lord.
It's standing because Temo has had to shift his focus to keeping Johan alive. This push just isn't stopped. Especially with some onagers added too.
They could sling Ronin back to the game, make rams and eagles. He can't put buildings here because that's in range of the castle. He can't. Where does he make the rams and the eagles? Where does he make those buildings?
Delete the farms.
He needs to delete the farm, like forest nothing style. You know, when you have to make a farm, delete a farm to make houses.
It's playing the puzzle of where your buildings fit.
Yeah. You can still make them in Castle Age, but they will go down. Fajita, look at those light cap. Well, Hussars actually. Never mind. Light cap, my ass. From Turks, eating on those corpus.
Scorpion asking for food. Ronin can't sling it. The rest of his team does. And Mununez sending 2k food over.
All right. Still 3k left.
Right.
Scrims, this is not my BF. It's not mine either. But it's gotta be, homie. It's gotta be.
Skirms everywhere. And these castles from Temo in Johan's base really paying off for him. Able to get a good rat and archer defense there. Camp under them to the point where the scorpions are less effective.
Ronin sent 613 wood to Scorpion. Okay.
Ooh, admin lost there.
Hey, at least the IM scrims are better than P5's 7. He also sent 5,000 a minute ago. I didn't see that. Soccer. Up. Yeah, true. He sent 5k wood to Scorpion. No, he don't think he's allowed that though.
So we have the Cav Archers from Scandalf have kind of been running back and forth and not being used for a bit here.
Gujaras get the list.
If Gujaras get the
Turks,
skirms,
Turks
the
don't.
Turks
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, and the Turks cannot do Imp Skirm. Yes. The only civ that can't. Ooh, Scandalf not paying attention. A lot of those Cav Archers now going down to the castle.
I'm still, I don't know. Like, this kind of feels at this point. Aha! Look at Fanhita suggesting us to make rams and siege workshops. What's happening to that siege workshop, Fanhita?
Oh, he's gonna do a siege tower so that he can try to put vills in the siege
No
tower.
fucking way.
And
No
then
fucking way.
hop over the wall
He's
and run
repairing.
them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Master
Oh, he's gonna
fucking
do a great
fish.
escape. This is a man with a plan to get out.
Oh boy. This is the most oh god.
There he goes. He's gonna need Mununez to delete some bits of wall, maybe.
Game is paused. He's
Wait, yeah,
pausing
pausing there.
to explain his strat. This is a very high level strat that he needs to communicate to his teammates before. Either that or Mununez realized that Ronin kept slinging, by the way.
I'm slinging to Scorpion.
Prontos.
Wasn't really slinging all that much though. I think they're just slinging back. and
Yeah,
like,
just like
even that
7k
being
res. Okay.
Yes.
Misclick. Alright.
Misclick. Okay, there goes the siege tower. There goes. Remember, vills don't add speed to it, so it's pretty slow.
He's sneaky. Oh, Johan saw it.
Well, you know what he can do? He can ungarrison and then repair it, and then go again for the next castles.
But Johan saw it.
Oh, he's gonna wall in the trade. It's actually gonna be really nice. He's gonna wall the trade in. They're not gonna be expecting this. Okay, here comes some Mamelukes though. I think they see the siege tower. His plan's gonna be foiled.
Oh lord.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. You tried, Ronin. We saw it. We appreciated it.
The workshop goes down.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We hoped. We hoped. There's still a gate though. Oh, that's so annoying. Johan didn't see that. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice bit of walling. Oh gosh, he needs one tile in the corner because they can hit the corner. And he notices it. He notices it. He goes right away with the Vil. What is that having?
Well, that's a lot of military from Johan. That's kind of idle trying to kill that guy. But it's okay.
Look at Mununez now. Look at all those helps he has. He's kind of holding now.
I mean, Sidewire makes scrims, so yeah. Like, say again. Look at
What's
what?
he gonna do?
Okay,
Look at the new terrain texture added to the game, featuring dead purple halberdiers.
Socrates chilling here, bro, at the bottom. What do you mean he didn't escape? He did escape.
Oh wait, I think this is it. I think this is it. The Mamelukes got into Ronin's base.
Uh-oh. 18 vills.
And this is it. Siege Ram going for the tower.
We still have
Sweet it.
2 at the bottom, 1 at the bottom.
One at the bottom. That's all you need.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, yo,
There's a free
yo.
population. Where are the other ones?
The wanting the trade. No?
Oh, nope.
No.
2 at the bottom of the wood line, hiding behind the trees, and then 1 by the TC.
True. Oh,
And he has
Lord.
enough food for 1.
4? No, he sent all the rest. But he has. Oh god.
All right, 2 vills left. The Mamelukes are gone. They didn't finish him off. He can still reboom. He has lumber camps.
No, but he okay. He has lumber camps. Okay, back to overbooming. I guess. Oh god.
You know what? Mununez is pushing this back now against the skirms, even the imp skirms. Still see Challenger help. Just it's working here.
It's gonna put a castle up. There's a trap of Johan that's probably going to be able to range that. I was looking again for Dromans. If Romans have good Dromans, could use a couple here. Inside wires.
Yeah, the Roman
reboom.
Droman.
Yeah.
You know, I think Mununez's team has this. I think they have this. I think Ronin will be defeated and they'll still win. Just look at the map control they have. They basically have 6 bases and have eliminated Temo's team down to 2 bases.
Yeah, I mean, they have almost 100 pop more at this point. And that's
Socrates is
with a
focused
player that
on
has 2 pop.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that Vil from Johan is trying to escape. No escape for you, homie.
Now, these could be good onager shots of those skirms. Sideware pays attention though. It's paying attention. Scandal's still trying to get into Socrates' northern base.
Oh, the Gurjara spear raid. Let's go. Oh god. He's actually
Gurjara
raiding
spears.
Gurjara spears. Oh lord.
I mean, he has to fight Hussars. He's probably out of gold. What else he gonna do?
Oh, that's true. And this is a great game. Yeah, I don't know how you stop Turks. I'm surprised that Temo still has the score lead right now.
I just need 700 wood, 200 gold when you guys have.
What is he cooking?
I think his plan is then like a workshop siege tower. Yeah, there's the workshop.
Where is he going with it? He could migrate to the north, rather. No?
Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea for him, right? He could do a monastery and an outpost so he can see the vills on the other side of that wood line. Then try to charge a conversion and convert. Oh, we get the GGs though. We got the
GG well
GGs for
played.
Temo. And Mununez's team does it. That was looking bad for them for a long time.
For a
Ronin down.
long time. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised. They
Turks OP.
yeah. Damn, okay. Crazy.
Absolutely amazing. And I'm sure Mununez will be happy to co-cast the next set he needs to co-cast.
He really wanted to go get. Yeah, I was concerned. I was like, okay, I am speed running the Rex alone. For the next 2 hours, Mununez won't co-cast. If he's gonna co-cast, he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be yelling at everyone, not walling. Like, oh man, why didn't Temo's team play like this against me? Nice,
Oh,
nicely done.
man. That was an amazing game of BF.
Oh,
Really
for
good.
sure.
Gosh, that's the best when you see both teams just rotating around the map like that.
I love team game
Anyway, so are you gonna do
tournaments.
the next set?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna do the next set like right now?
Yeah, for sure. Do you want me to send you the Rex
All right.
if you want to continue?
No, I'm gonna hop off. I'll give you a raid.
Okay. That's what I love about the Rich Forest team game tournaments is that the games are so good all the time. It's a lot of times where the teams are really. I feel like the community has this really high team game spirit. I feel like they help each other, they prepare, even though it's just like a random weekend tournament. I bet you that both of these teams actually prepared at least a couple of times. They did play together, they did discuss strategies, and often that leads to just great games during events.
Yep, and they probably didn't need to look at the map in between the games either.
Yeah, maybe that was a common factor as well, a big factor. A great win
All right.
for
Well,
Mununez.
have fun with the next set. Hopefully, we'll cast more of these. I always love BF. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much, TOS. Thanks for co-casting as well. Nice to have you here, and I'll see you around.
Of course. See you.
See ya. Bye bye. Good night.